In the ever-turbulent theater of Nigerian politics, betrayal, ambition, and power struggles remains the recurring script. Today, two stories from different corners of the political stage converge to remind us of how fragile loyalty can be and how dangerous ambition often becomes.
You don't understand.
At the heart of one storm is the new Nigerian People's Party, the NNPP. Once seen as a rising alternative in the 2023 election, it is now entangled in bitter internal warfare. One side stands Agbo Major, the factional national chairman, insisting that former Kano governor Rabiu Kwankwaso no longer has a place in the party. According to him, the memorandum of understanding that brought Kwankwaso's Kwankwasiyya movement into NNPP ended after the last elections. Court ruling, he argues, supports this position and the group has been expelled for alleged anti-party activities. Yet Kwankwaso presses on. He continues to use the NNPP's name to speak on national issues, promising possible alliance in 2027 and accusing the federal government of neglecting the North. To Major and his camp, this is not just political maneuvering, it's a dangerous grandstanding that would trigger unrest across the nation. They warn Nigerians and political actors alike, anyone entering into alliance with Kwankwaso under the NNPP banner does so at their own risk. But beneath the legal battles and press statements lies a deeper truth. This fight about ownership of a platform, about the soul of the party, and about who gets to shape the paths of power in the years ahead. While NNPP awaits INEC's recognition of its court-backed leadership, the bigger question remains, is this another Nigerian party destined for fracture before it ever finds its footing? And then from another stage of the Nigerian politics comes a story no less dramatic, a tale of loyalty, mentorship, and ultimately betrayal. Rabiu Aregbesola, once a humble technician fixing refrigerators and air conditioners in Lagos, was plunked from obscurity by the benevolent hand of Bola Tinubu. Tinubu transformed his life, appointing him Commissioner of Works in Lagos, pushing him into Osun governorship and later supporting his rise to federal minister. 24 years of uninterrupted political relevance, all built on the foundation of trust and loyalty. But the time came for succession in Osun, and Tinubu threw his weight behind his cousin Gboyega Oyetola. The story changed. The once loyal protege turned his back on the man who had made him. Instead of quiet dissent or statesman-like restraint, Aregbesola launched open attacks. He accused Tinubu of arrogance, mocked his leadership, and eventually deflected to another party, working against the very political family that had nurtured him. To many observers, it was more than a political fallout. It was a Shakespearean betrayal. A man once trusted so deeply that his mentor could rest easy, even if he approached with a knife, became the very man who wielded the knife in public. What began as a mentorship ended as mutiny. What began as loyalty ended as treachery. These two sagas, the battle within the NNPP and the collapse of the trust between Aregbesola and Tinubu, may appear unrelated, yet together they reveal the same truth. In Nigerian politics, loyalty is fragile, gratitude is fleeting, and ambition often devours everything in its path. This lesson is sobering. Parties fracture not only because of ideology but because of egos. Alliance collapse not only from external pressure but from betrayal within. And mentors, no matter how powerful, are never safe from the ambition of those they once lifted up.